Yo, what's going on? Guys, Joey Shurikenbuck is back here with another video for you guys. Today, guys, it is still Friday, December 29th, 2017. And, guys, today, this is going to be the first video out of 4 for the Week 17 NFL game picks. And Frank Matthew is going to be going first. And we are going to volunteer to go first. And we're going to do a close-up on him. He has all his picks, and he's going to talk about each game. And I'll tell it to him in order. Hope you all enjoy. Hang on. No, I got the game here. All right. Frank, first game up, we have the 8-7 Cowboys at the 13-2 Eagles. Keep in mind the Eagles are resting.
Okay, so I know the Eagles will be resting, but you gotta think about what the Cowboys will do with this game. So I'm thinking about what maybe the Cowboys are they gonna have a different strategy maybe so they can beat the Eagles. I don't know if the Eagles, I think the Eagles are probably still going to pull away with the win, even though they're resting. But I can't, it's hard, because I'm debating whether the Cowboys are going to do something new or if they're going to stick with it. But I still think that the Eagles will pull out with the win. So, and it's just,
that is the score.
The Eagles they're just really good this year, and I think that even if they're resting, maybe they'll still do very well. Maybe they'll have some good plays up their sleeve. So yeah.
Well, what's the score? Make an estimated.
Estimate score.
We're gonna do this for every game.
I'm gonna go 21. Maybe 21-17. So pretty close game. Eagles pull out.
All right, good. Next game up. So 21-7. Okay, next game up, we have the 7-8 Redskins at the 2-13 Giants in New York.
Definitely Redskins. Now you think, okay, the Giants may do something different this time, maybe to do better. But I still think the Redskins will pour out. You know, Kirk Cousins has been doing very well. I think that their defensive line has been doing very well. Their defense is pretty good this year. So I think that if they can do something with this ball, then they will be golden for this game. And I don't know what the Giants are going to do about it. They're not going to rest. No, I don't think Washington's going to rest either. It's possible, but no, I don't think so. I think they may be going for the wild card. So, but anyways, Washington, they can try. And I mean, they could come out with the win. You know, it's always that chance of them coming out. But we'll see. So, score estimate, I'm going to say 35. Actually, no. I want to go 24-20. I think it's going to be pretty close.
Redskins,
actually.
Right?
Yeah, Redskins.
Okay. Next game up, this is a big one. We have the 11-4 Panthers at the 9-6 Falcons. P.S. If the Falcons win, they're in the playoffs.
I know. Okay. This is the game I was pondering all day. So, the Falcons have had a really great season this year. They've had some iffy things on some of their games, but their offense is just doing very well. Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, it's going crazy. So, but I think the main thing that we need to look for is the Panthers. The Panthers offense. The Panthers have been doing very well with their tight ends and their QB, Cam Newton, and their running backs. But are the Panthers gonna mix something up? Maybe do something different? We don't know. I think that the Falcons will pull out with this win. You know, I think they've been all around better this year. I think Kelvin Benjamin is another person to look for on the Panthers. So that would be someone I'm looking for in the game.
So
score?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
I think it's gonna be pretty close. I'm gonna call like 24-21 field goal win.
I agree. I think that's gonna be my pick as well. Okay, next game up, we have the 8-7 Bills at the 6-9 Dolphins.
8-7 Bills at the 6-9 Dolphins. You know, Bills all the way. Sammy Watkins, he's been crushing it this year. I don't think Sam agrees with that. But anyway, I think they've just been doing so good this year. The defense, it's just You know, it's their year. They could get into the playoffs.
So they can.
First in a long time.
All right,
but, you know, then there's always those Dolphins with their tricky plays behind their backs. So we'll see. Score. That's a hard one. I think it's going to be something pretty high. I think it's going to be something like 38-21 maybe.
All right.
Bills lead.
Perfect. Next game up. Okay. We have to speed it up a little bit. Next game up, we have the 5-10 Jets at the 12-3 Patriots.
The Patriots are completely resting. I am completely sure of it. I said completely twice. They are going to rest Tom Brady, I bet.
Yeah.
They're going to rest their running backs. Maybe Donta Hightower, you know? They're going to rest so many people because they know they have that lock spot in the playoff. And they want to go back to another Super Bowl. So they can get another Super Bowl win. The Jets. Now, even though the Patriots are resting, well, you know what? I think the Jets may pull out. You know, they're 5-10, right?
Yep.
5-10, that's not that bad. So, I think that the Jets can pull out with this win because Patriots are resting. But you got to remember, the coaches, Bill Belichick, it's going to be weird. So, we'll see. Score? It's going to be very close. It's going to be something like 24-21, really close. Maybe even something like 27-30 maybe.
All right. Next game up. Oh, what do you know? We have the 0-15 Browns at the 12-3 Steelers. Keep in mind the Steelers are resting.
12-15 Browns against, or 12-15, or 12-5 Steelers against the 0-15 Browns.
No, 0-15 Browns at 12-3 Steelers.
12-3. Okay. So, Steelers resting completely. They're gonna rest like everyone they know. They're going all second strings, I bet. Because they know the Browns are the easiest team. Obviously, maybe some people think it's going to be the Browns. I completely think it's going to be the Steelers. You know, I put the underdog against the Patriots, but it's just the Browns, they're not having a good season. They've never really had a good season in a long time. And I think the Steelers, they've had a really great defense this year, and don't forget their offense. But I just think Steelers pull out pretty far. I'm calling final score like something like 42-14. Very high.
Yep. All right. Next game up, we have the 11-4 Saints at the 4-11 Bucks.
Okay, so Saints are gonna definitely rest. Aaron Donald
is resting.
Wait,
hang on. Aaron Donald's on the Rams, so that's.
Oh no, Rams. Sorry. I think they'll rest Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is resting.
Drew Brees will probably rest their running back. Will probably rest. Sorry, I don't know his name. Alvin Kamara. But I still think the Saints are going to pull out. The reason they have done so well this year is their defense. I think that's just my personal thing. Their defense has made so many turnovers, so many good plays to happen, so that their offense, which is also very good, so that their offense can do something with the game. So, I say Saints pull out, game over. I'm calling something like 21-14. You know, it's going to be a little close, but.
All right, perfect. Next game up, we have the 4-11 Texans at the 3-12 Colts.
This is a game I do not even want to really. It's just the Texans. Defense, J.J. Watt. Defensive line. Their offense has been pretty good. Deshaun Watson, my man. But I just think it's going to be them all the way. You know, DeAndre Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
And it's just going to be.
Now, keep in mind.
So, I think it's going to be. I know they're resting. Well, no, they're not resting.
No, because keep in mind, the Texans are banged up. Because they lost Deshaun Watson. They lost DJ Watt. So, yeah.
True, you're right. Still, I'm going to pull out the Texans. They just done so well. I think I'm going to call on that game. It's going to be pretty close. I'm going to call close. It's going to be something like 35, maybe 35, 38, maybe. So, Houston pulled out.
I feel so bad for the Texans because they would have been so good if they didn't get
Deshaun is, like, amazing.
Yeah, he's really good. I think that he's gonna become a really good
By the
player.
way, little quick college update. Where do you think Kelly Bryant's gonna go? Comment below.
All right, let us know in the comments below. Yeah. Anyway, next game, we gotta speed it up here. We have the 7-8 Packers at the 8-7 Lions. The Packers are eliminated. He does not want to pick this one.
I hate to say it, JC, don't kill me over there. I know you're right there, but the Lions are gonna pull up. You know, defensive line, Matthew Stafford. They're just on the game this year. I still don't think they're gonna. Their chances of getting in are not very high. They could be high, but no, it's not their year. Detroit Lions pull out. I'm calling maybe. This is not going to be a very high-scoring game. I'm going to call something like maybe 17-14. So it'll be a pretty close. And is that it?
No, so a decent amount. We gotta
speed this up.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go. All right, next game up, we have the 6-9 Bengals at the 9-6 Ravens. If the Ravens win, they are automatically in the playoffs.
6-9, except what's there?
6-9 Bengals at the 9-6 Ravens. The Ravens will be without Jeremy Maclin, their star wide receiver.
Now this one, I didn't think about that hard because I thought I would go Ravens. But you got to think about it. A.J. Green, Andy Dalton, Tyler Eifert. They're all really good players. Their offense is very good. It's just they got to execute. They're not doing much executing. They have had a few, some great plays over the season. I think that the Ravens will still pull out. I'm going to stick with my Ravens. Not my Ravens. Joe's Ravens.
Thank you.
But I think I'm just going to stick with the Ravens. They've had a great year. Joe Flacco's doing well. Jeremy Maclin, I'm sad he's not playing, but we'll see him in the playoffs if they win.
Most likely. Yes.
Most likely, yes. Okay.
So, Ravens, what's the score going to be?
Ravens, I'm calling something like 28-21. 28-21 or 28-14.
All right, next game up. This is going to be a big one for the Ravens because it is the 10-5 Jaguars at the 8-7 Titans. But if the Ravens lose on Sunday and the Titans lose, the Ravens are in, I believe. So keep this up.
I wasn't exactly prepared for this one, but the Jacksonville, I think, will probably rest maybe a few people. It's possible. But they may not because they just want that spot in the playoff. They don't have it guaranteed. But I think they most likely do. Yeah, 10-5, so they pretty much have it.
Yeah.
They're AFC runners.
The Jaguars are NFC, right? AFC. So they're AFC.
Okay, so they're
AFC West.
So, yeah. No, they're not West. They're AFC
East. I'm so bad.
So, but I just, Jacksonville's had a great passing. They're doing very well this year. At the beginning of the season, no one thought they were going to do very well. Actually in the draft. The draft was a big thing for the Jaguars. So, we'll see what the Jaguars and Titans can do. I'm calling Jaguars all the way. Let's go 21, maybe 17. Pretty close game.
All right, we really got to hurry up now.
Okay.
All right, we have next game up, we have the 5-10 Bears at the 12-3 Vikings.
Calling 12-3 Vikings all the way, they've had a great year, great defense. They've played a lot of hard teams and they've overcome. So, yeah, just Vikings all the way. Bears, not such good a year. Lost a lot of people in the draft. A lot of people went free agency, so we'll see. But Vikings all the way, score really high. Let's just put it at that. We don't got much for this. So just high and then pretty medium. So
all right. This is something that we got to make a decent pick for. We have the 9-6 Chiefs at the 5-10 Broncos.
Chiefs all the way, Their head coach, I forget his name, but
head coach Andy Reid. No, they fired him.
No, that's right, yeah.
All right,
it doesn't matter. So, let's just think. What have the Chiefs done this year? Well, Alex Smith, he's got a good year so far. But I think main thing that will carry this team is offense, and defense will help, but I think offense will really help Chiefs. Broncos, I don't know what. They have a great defense. They just need to do better, I think.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce, another person to watch out for. Chiefs win 28-21.
All right. Next game up, we're down to our final three. Come on. We have the 7-8 Cardinals at the 9-6 Seahawks.
Cardinals. People to watch out for. No. But they've lost like everyone. Carson Palmer, David Johnson, Seahawks all the way. I live in Arizona. I would love the Cardinals to win. I just don't think it's going to happen. Russell Wilson's had a great year, you know? No one knows. He's had an okay year. But he definitely does need some help in that game to overcome. But Seahawks win something like 35, maybe 35-27. It's going to be a close game, I think.
All right, next game up, we have the 5-10 Niners at the 11-4 Rams.
5-10 Niners.
Think about Jimmy G and think about how many players the Rams are resting.
Okay, Jimmy Garoppolo. Dude, I'm going 49ers. It sounds like something stupid, but they're resting. Remember, Rams are resting Aaron Donald. Todd Gurley, the other guy.
Jared Goff.
It's just Rams. I got nothing. It's 49ers. I just got nothing to say. Jimmy Garoppolo pull out with the win. He's just doing it. Go. Chargers at Raiders.
Last game. 6-9 Raiders at 8-7 Chargers. What's the score going to be for the Niners?
I think the Raiders may pull out with this one. The Raiders have had a pretty good year. I think it's the main thing is their wide receivers they need to work on. Because it's just, wide receivers. Their defense is okay, I guess, but they could work on that too. But I think the Raiders might pull out with this one. Something pretty close. Something like 28, maybe 27 or 28-24.
All right. Before we cut this video, what's the score going to be for the Niners-Rams game?
Niners-Rams game?
You didn't make a score for that.
It's going to be pretty low because they're going to be battling each other pretty hard. So it's going to be something like 14-21.
All right, perfect.
Okay, so that's all we got from me. Next up, we will have Sam. And we'll see you guys later.